Hello everyone. Happy Saturday night. I am experiencing the wine professional's worst nightmare, our nemesis, our kryptonite, that being nasal congestion. The worst, the fucking worst. I can't breathe. I can't smell. Therefore, I don't know if I'm going to be able to smell wine. And I'm probably not going to be able to taste it. But you know what? I brought 3 bottles home. We're going to try tasting them. We'll try smelling them. And if anything, we will talk about how you can taste wine. Not using your nose or your mouth, but using your eyes and your brain. Let's start little fun and different Libertine wines. This is Chardetto. This is single vineyard Old Wagon Road vineyard in Yamhill-Carlton. This is a co-fermentation of Chardonnay and Dolcetto, thus Chardetto. Cute. Okay, let's try smelling it. You can get a little fruit on there. Like raspberry and blueberry, a little baking spices. Looking at it, it's quite translucent. I would almost consider this visually like a robust rosé. It has a really reddish purple hue to it, but incredibly translucent. It looks light. It moves easily in the glass. So minimal alcohol. If you also look at the bottle, it's 11% alcohol. Let's try tasting it. Hey, happy Saturday night. It's good. I can taste it. It's a little muted from what it should be, but I can actually taste it. There are those nice fall-time berries, late summer fall-time berries, blueberries, raspberries, maybe a little rhubarb on there. They also taste like slightly stewed or slightly baked, so there is a freshness, but almost like you're also getting a cobbler of a sort. Some baking spices too, that's the cobbler. It has lots of acid in there. It is very light on the palate, but it leaves a lengthy tannin. Very fine tannin, but very lengthy tannin, and it's that fucking Dolcetto. It's given that Dolcetto tannin. You could put a chill on this, kind of play with it like a Beaujolais. Great for the fall, great entering into the holiday season. Let's move into Bordeaux, France, right bank, Saint-Émilion, Premier Grand Cru Classé, Château Canon. The estate has been around since the late 1700s. In the 1990s, the Chanel brand purchased it. Because, those luxury brands love to purchase wines. Here we're looking at the 2014 vintage. Merlot dominant at like 72%, Cabernet Franc to follow. Coming vines that at that time were about 30 years of age. We're looking at it. It looks lovely, dark, fairly opaque, clean and pristine. We know that it's a red wine. That's what my eyes and my brain are telling me. It is starting to show a tiny bit of age. It's not as vibrant purple, ruby red. We're entering into some slight tinges of burgundy and tawny, but like very, very, very minimally. I can kind of smell it. It smells like a Bordeaux. It smells leathery. I've said this before, older Bordeaux's pick up for me stinky feet. There might be a little stinky feet on here. But at this point, it's more leather, it's more cigar tobacco, and then brambly fruits and cherries. Maybe a touch of vanilla. Pretty aromatic, even for someone with a nasal passageway opening of 2%. Let's try it. Cheers. On the palate, I'm getting a lot more menthol when I go on the nose, which could absolutely be me and not necessarily the wine. But you get those dark fruits, you get those savory tones, the tobacco, the leather, and then I'm getting kind of like a heat of menthol heat to it, and then yeah, gorgeous tannins. Wish I could taste this better. It's like that awful Twilight Zone episode. They have a beautiful Bordeaux in here, oldish Bordeaux in here, and I don't have the nose or the palate to taste. One of the many reasons not to do cocaine, kids. That's not why this is happening, just FYI. Let's go into Smallfry wines. This has been my team in Australia. This is called Tangerine Dreams. This label is only a little bit of the fever dreams that I'll be having later tonight after I take my Mucinex PM. This is co-fermentation, this is skin contact, this is orange. This is co-fermentation of 5 grapes coming from a single vineyard. It is in the Barossa Valley, so southern Australia. There are some very old vines in this vineyard dating over 100 years of age, bush vines, and then there's fruit trees dispersed throughout the vineyard too. So really kind of fun and cool and nerdy vineyard. In here you have Semillon, you have Pedro Ximenez, you have Riesling, you have Roussanne, and you have Muscat. It smells citrusy. It smells a little like brown rice too. A little like savory, a little like tamari. That's about all I can get. Oh, sorry. Cheers. Cheers. This is so unfair. It's not fair for me to talk about this wine. This is a cool wine. This is a little delicious wine. Citrus peel, spice, blend with oatmeal and brown rice, full and dry, grainy tannin. I really want to be able to taste and drink this wine. It's not fair. It's not happening. So for any of you wine professionals who are dealing with the fall-time sniffles, I am so sorry. I feel for you, because I'm feeling for me right now. So that is that. I'm going to take my PM cold medicine and pass out. Does that work for everyone? I'm sorry, wine. It would make you. Good night.